I'm influenced by listening to somebody that I believe. If I don't believe the singer, I mean, like Mark's stuff, like Lanigan stuff, like I believe him. You know, when he's saying something, it doesn't really matter what it's about or who it's about or where it came from. But I feel like part of that person exposed, and it makes me enjoy listening to it more because that's what music can do to you. And the same with the, you know, I mean, and to be honest, it could be Sigur Rós, you know, like it could be gibberish, but the melody sometimes, or like what it's evoking, you know, and I try and do that with my voice. I definitely, and you know, maybe not so much in the early days of like, you know, singing with my band or whatever, but certainly in the last sort of 10, 15 years, I've been way more conscious about perfecting, you know, what I can do with my instrument, with my voice, so that once I'm in the studio, I'm free to then really express it. Like, you know, I rarely go into a room on my own and sort of like do the vocals, if you like. I like to sing, you know, in a space with speakers really loud, and you know, I got a microphone in my hand, and I can use my body as well. I definitely become more conscious of how I use my voice. And sometimes, you know, if I hear something back of myself where I can see how I've really tried to sort of conjure up the treatment or something with my voice, I'm pulling away from that more now. And all the vocals on this record were, you know, a lot of kind of, to be honest, like sort of, they weren't one take, but like it's not mess around with things too much, because it came, you know.
It was a really big part of the recording of the music, which was very different from how it worked before. Is I didn't want to Pro Tools the life out of the record. You know, it's very easy now to make everything kind of perfect, and I wanted it to really be about takes, you know, from beginning to end, and to have that acceptance of like, you know what, it's never going to be perfect. Like, we don't need to fix like all of this stuff, but you get a feel. If you let somebody go from beginning to end, you get a feel like that you lose when you start cutting up and like doing all of that. I was like, you know, it's okay to leave the mistakes in, right? Because most people won't notice them anyway. And I was really, really conscious of that this time through. And I think you can hear it like in there. It feels very alive, like as you're going through. And Martijn said to like our bass player, Martijn, was just like, he had that kind of big grin on his face, and he's like, man, he's like, you know, the guitar's playing this chord, the strings are playing this chord, and the organ's playing this chord. And
Dave's singing something else.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not sure, you know, he's like, I'll just find, so he's like, it all sounds great, so. You know, like, he was like, musically, I'm not so sure, but like, you know, he said, sonically, it all sounds great, let's just go with it. And,
yeah, it's weird, you know, I think we spend so much time, you know, like, trying to present something that is, you know, perfect. That, you know, with music, you know, you can really go too far with that. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to make an album.
No, not at all.
It was just, let's write, you know, let's see what happens.
That was the kind of thing. It was like, yeah, it could be one track, it could not work, it could be a few, you know, you just didn't know what, there was no plan. Just feel each other out and kind of see if it was going to work. And instantly I was like, okay.
You know, I felt so comfortable with all this stuff. I really did. I felt like it was a natural place for my voice. It's funny, when I played some of the stuff to my brother, that's what his comment was this was when we were just, before it was even finished, but he was like, feels like it's a place where you're supposed to be, you know, like it's really, really works with your voice. It does. It's like, you know, I sit in everything really well, and I didn't have to work at it, you know.
I'm kind of sad to stop at this point in time. It's like, like, you know, we're really just getting to know each other creatively like that. Like, you know.
I think it's the start of something, and you know, with all this stuff, I think it's the beginning of something, and you know, hopefully we're going to get to continue that process, and you know, I don't think it has to stop. I mean, the writing process, that when you're writing something, and I'm getting busy now with my band, but like, I still work on things, and sometimes when your head changes and you go to something else, it's difficult. And I had the luxury of really living this. I really lived this record, which was a really nice experience to be able to do that.
So I am nothing if I'm not with you. In the morning we'll forget this night someday.